Today I want to share something simple but very important that I recently learned and really made me think about how beautifully life is designed. It's about plant cells and the fact that plant cells are eukaryotic. At first, it might sound like just a biology definition, but when I understood it properly, I realized it actually tells us a lot about how organized and amazing living things really are. Plant cells are called eukaryotic because they have a well-defined nucleus and other specialized organelles inside them. This means everything inside the cell has a proper system and structure, just like a well-managed city. The nucleus works like the control center, where all the important instructions are stored. It decides how the plant grows, how it functions, and how it responds to its environment. When I think about this, I start to imagine how even something as small as a leaf is made up of millions of tiny organized systems working perfectly without confusion. Another thing that makes plant cells unique is the presence of chloroplasts. These chloroplasts are responsible for photosynthesis, which means they help plants make their own food using sunlight. When I first read this, I was honestly amazed. It made me realize that plants don't depend on others for food like humans and animals do. Instead, they take energy directly from the sun and turn it into life. This feels like a reminder of how self-sufficient and powerful creation can be when everything is designed perfectly. Plant cells also have a strong cell wall that gives them shape and protection. This cell wall is like a strong shield that keeps the cell safe and stable. When I compare this with human life, I feel like we also need a strong inner structure, like discipline, values, and faith, to stay strong in difficult situations. Without structure, even the strongest things can become weak. The more I learn about plant cells, the more I feel that science is not just about memorizing facts. It is about understanding how perfectly everything in this universe is connected. Every small cell has a purpose, and nothing exists without reason. Sometimes I sit and think that if such tiny cells can have such perfect organization, then how amazing the Creator must be, who designed all of this. For me personally, learning about plant cells being eukaryotic is not just a biology topic anymore. It is a reminder that life is structured, meaningful, and beautifully balanced. It also teaches me to bring more order into my own life, whether it's my studies, my habits, or my goals. Just like a plant cell functions with discipline and purpose, I also need to stay focused and organized to grow in life. In the end, plant cells being eukaryotic shows us that even the smallest part of life carries a deep system and meaning. And when we start noticing these small details, we begin to appreciate life in a much deeper and more thoughtful way.